Remember throughout the entirety of last month when I wouldn't shut up about Omicron being mild? When I repeatedly insisted that it wouldn't cause huge spikes in hospitalizations and deaths? When I relentlessly focused on data out of South Africa to underscore this prediction? Remember how doomsday sage government advisors insisted the exact opposite? Well, it's time to take a look at who got it right. And it was me. Yes, entirely as predicted, the lockdown fanatics got it massively wrong yet again. Professor Pants Down Neil Ferguson. His Imperial College team demanded a pre-Christmas lockdown off the back of modelling which predicted, quote, 3,000 daily Omicron deaths at the peak in January without further curbs. Now I know we're only 4 days into January, but how many COVID-19 deaths total were recorded today? 48. 48 versus what they predicted, 3,000. Bit of a difference there. And bear in mind, the overwhelming majority of those deaths aren't even from Omicron. Omicron deaths are so rare, they've stopped releasing figures on them. So it's hardly going to hit 3,000 a day within 3 weeks, is it? Remember, these are the exact same people who said hospitalizations would hit 7,000 a day after the restrictions were lifted in July. They never got significantly above 1,000. They were wrong then, and they're wrong again now. We saw massive pre-Christmas hysteria about Omicron in London. Data shows COVID rates in London are already slowing and there's no spike in mortality. They got that wrong. The number of hospital patients on ventilators is also stable because, as we said until we were blue in the face, Omicron is mild. Now the same sage modelers that got literally everything else wrong are saying the Omicron wave will be, quote, long and drawn out, despite South Africa's rate spiking and rapidly declining very quickly, and despite even the BBC reporting it's likely that, quote, the wave will come and go pretty quickly. So that's the next prediction Sage is virtually guaranteed to get wrong, just as they got it completely wrong when they predicted 3,000 Omicron deaths a day, when in reality there's 48 total and the vast majority aren't even Omicron deaths. How many times do these clowns have to cry wolf before we stop paying heed to their rampant alarmism? To get exclusive content, early access, behind the scenes stuff, and to personally interact with me, please sign up for my community at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Link in description, and thank you for your generous support.